Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at day number 2 of the Clan War League, and yesterday you guys said that you really enjoyed the Clan War League attacks, so what I'm going to do is just keep going with that, because every single day it's something different. We're going to have again 3 attacks, but obviously the strategies are going to be completely different to yesterday. Yesterday, if you haven't checked out that video yet, we had a Queen Charge Hybrid, we had a Queen Charge Lalo, and we had a Queen Charge Lightning and Lalo attack. So a lot of different strategies, and let's see what exactly we're coming up with today on the next 3 attacks in the Clan War League. And well, let's see how that goes. Starting off in my community clan again, we are starting at day number 2. Unfortunately, we lost day number 1, but that's how it sometimes is. This one is going to be the first base which we're taking a look at, and this one is actually Queen Charge Hybrid. We're going to kind of start off at the top side to use some sort of funnel to get the queen somewhat to the bottom side. That's like the purpose of the top side funnel. And as soon as that's done, we just can wait for our queen, because she's going to take out the entire right side. She's going to lure out the clan cast and everything. With the only thing which we have to do, we have to push her back in to make sure that the outside is funneled, like with another Yeti and with a wizard, just to make sure that she's actually going for this double cannon, and then we can wall break over there and let her charge even deeper into the base. The good thing about this is she can reach the ground, she can reach the eagle from this compartment, so she can get a lot of value. And well, as soon as the queen is kind of at her location wherever she needs to be, we can start off with a hybrid into the town hall, and then king and siege products at the top side. That's kind of the overall plan which we're going for, and well, that's pretty much it. So I think let's get started and let's see how much we can actually get, and if this somehow is going to be a triple. And well, let's see. Like always, we're starting off with just double checking every single setting which we have in the attack, which means Warden, ground, air, which siege machine do we have selected and everything. As soon as that's set, we're starting off with our queen and then with the Yeti. We want to start off with our queen because I want to have my queen tanking the cannon, which means it's less damage on the Yeti, which overall should result in the Yeti getting a bit further. And since we placed the healers anyway, like, it does not matter too much if there's like one cannon basically shooting at our queen. So the funnel is set. So far so good. The queen should go maybe for the... Wait, the queen is actually going completely different than what we expected, because the king was like coming out and luring our queen in. So now the clan cast is coming out. I'm using the early poison just to make sure that we're getting the town hall out first, and then the clan cast is coming in. So well, where do you guys think the queen is going next? To the left or to the right? I feel like the queen should go to the right, because the left cannon is a bit further away and she cannot see the single throne tower. So she should go to the right to the cannon. Let's hope so. Let's see if that's actually going to be the case. We have to use another rage, so already 2 rages are used, which is obviously not the best thing. The Tesla is coming up, and I think the Tesla actually lured our queen over. So we're kind of back on track with only one major difference, and that's first, we have a lot of time invested, but on the other side, we have taken down the town hall already. So that's kind of good for us, right? So now the funnel on the right side as we planned in the beginning, so we're basically getting back to whatever we had in the beginning planning wise, but we still have to adapt with the drop of the hybrid. So what I'm doing over here, I'm starting off at the top side with the king and siege barracks, so we can target the single throne tower with our hybrid. I have to use the king ability early because of the single throne tower, and the single throne tower being locked onto my king. Early heal, and now it's a little bit of multitasking, like being able to protect my queen. I want to wall break the queen into the next compartment as well, so that's what I'm doing over here. And well, the wall breaker is making it to the wall. The queen can access the back end. We used the warden ability already. We used the last heal spell, and this is looking pretty good for how strange it went into the beginning. So that's really nice. Queen is taking down the scatter. The royal champion is still alive. We need to somehow, yeah, deal with the single throne tower, freezing the wizard tower and the single throne tower on the back end. There's still a couple of hawk riders on the left side alive. An army of not an army of wizards, but a couple of wizards on the left side as well. The queen is taking down the bottom side, and if she can survive, like if our queen is staying alive, we should have this time-wise. The queen is staying alive because the royal champion is being the MVP over here, and this is, in the end, a close triple, but it is a triple, and this is how we would like to start off this video on obviously the Clan War League day. So that's awesome. It was a little bit close overall because the attack didn't went as planned, but to be honest, that's another thing which you have to do, kind of adapting on the fly and trying to make the best out of whatever your queen is doing. But either way, this was the first attack, so let's jump right into the next war, into the next attack, and let's see what exactly we can come up with over there. The second war is going to be today in Tribe, and you guys can see we won the first war, but to be honest, it feels like not everyone is motivated. Like only 13 attacks used out of 15. It's still pretty impressive, to be honest, because we still won. But that's a bit I don't know. Let's talk about the next thing, which is the base. So a couple of you guys might remember the base which I ran in the Town 13 Cup, the ESL Town 13 Cup in the beginning of the year. It was like February or something like that. This base is pretty similar. So it's like a similar setup, but overall it's not the exact same base, so we can't really use that too much. But what I try to do is kind of starting my queen at the bottom side, taking down the cannon first, and then let her decide whichever way she wants to go. We should be taking down the clan castle pretty easily because like the ground exposed can't reach our queen over there. And then the queen is kind of, she can go either way. We just have to funnel her in. And wall breaker and everything, and as soon as we can take, like if we can take down this bottom part of the base, we should be pretty good to go overall for the attack, because then we can use the hybrid for the back end. We can use either from the left or from the right, kind of depending on how my queen stepped, and then the king and the siege barracks on the outside to like push everything inside, funnel everything perfectly, and then we have some more hog riders coming out from the siege barracks. So that's overall the idea on this base. That's pretty much it. I think this is going to be the army we're going to use, and yeah, I think we are ready to go, right? Like we have I will use 4 loons overall because there can be a couple of black mines at the bottom side, so we want to trigger all of them. We have the miners and hog riders. We do not have too many miners and hog riders, like only 14 and 8. Obviously, like normally like 15 and like 10 is like more the normal thing. But because we have the siege barracks with us, it's not too bad. Like we still have a lot of hog riders kind of coming from the siege barracks, so that's fine. So let's double check one more time if we have everything select correctly, the ground ward and everything. I'm always double checking that before the attack. And now let's get started with the queen, the poison early as well, and now 1 test loon and the healers. And actually the test loon is one of the worst things which I did over here, because first there could not be any black mine, and the next problem, this means the Tesla are shooting, and this means we actually need a rage over here. So that's like one of the worst Coco-Loons I ever did, because this Coco-Loon triggered both of the Tesla, and this is forcing a rage which we would have not needed otherwise. So that was something which I take for the next one. Like if there's no Coco-Loon needed, like there can't be any black mines, because the cannon was like at the bottom side of the base, so there can't be any black mines. So that was that was really stupid. That's basically wasting a rage. Now we try to wall break the queen in, using the rage to get my queen into the expo, and we get ready with the headhunter as well for the enemy king. I'm using the Yeti on the outside first to tank obviously like defenses, and second of all try to like funnel my queen. The tornado trap is a bit annoying once again. All of the expos are shooting. Next wall break. The wall break should have been earlier, to be honest, but I think the tornado trap would have messed it up. That's why I tried to delay it. Now the queen is trying to make it further into the base. There's the warden shooting like non-stop. As soon as the warden is down, we should be able to target the how do you say, the archer tower. So let's place this wall breaker is, I don't know why. This wall break makes no sense. Like the compartment was closed. Our queen dies in her ability. That's like the next bad thing. But let's try to somehow save this attack. Let's try to somehow save this, warden everything into the town hall, using an early heal because there's like this double scatter. At this point, the left scatter is still on the king, which is good, but still, any second he could like switch away. At the top side, we have the P.E.K.K.A. versus the Royal Champion. I'm freezing the Royal Champion, so my P.E.K.K.A. has a chance. And we have one more heal spell to go for the back end, but there's just too much left. Like the double bomb tower, the multi-inferno towers on the left and on the right. So this is not going to be enough in the end. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it was the worst attack ever, because the only thing which I did wrong, right, except not using the queen ability, even though I think it wouldn't have changed too much, I believe. But either way, I think the biggest mistake which I did is using this one Coco-Loon. If I do not use this one Coco-Loon and the Tesla are not getting triggered, I do have another rage. I have an additional rage which I can use to keep my queen alive. And if that happens and I get the town hall down, I think this base is triple. But yeah, I mean, some mistakes are happening. You guys are like, I'm uploading those videos and I don't care if it's a triple or not. You guys will just like witness whatever I witness, and if I fail, then this is over here. So I'm a human, mistakes are happening. We should try to learn out of this. So what we learned on this one is, first, this Coco-Loon was stupid. Second of all, try to use your queen ability earlier if the eagle is on her. There's like the two things. But yeah, let's get ready for the last attack, because we have one more attack to go. And this one is going to be on one of those kind of box bases, I don't know. Let's see how exactly we can figure that out and attack this base. So this is kind of like a base which is pretty common in Legend, or like which is normally getting used in Legend, this style of base. And what I normally do on this one is try to like charge at the clan castle. The clan castle is really far on the outside, so I will use that. I'll try to wall break in twice so I can get into the town compartment, and then we can take down the entire bottom side of this base. Then I should take out something like this. This should be taken out, the two bomb towers, the gold storages in the core and everything else. Then the hybrid in over there, and I want to wall break my king into the top inferno tower compartment, because this makes the pathing for the hybrid even better, and that's kind of important overall. So that's kind of the overall idea of this, or like on how to approach the base. And I think the most important thing is that there are no Tesla in front of the clan castle, but I think overall it should be alright, because we have the Yeti over there. Yeah, I have overall 3 super wall breakers, because like I said, I want to wall break my king into the multi-inferno tower to take that out, so my hybrid pathing is way better. And that's pretty much it. Once again, siege barracks, I'm not a huge fan of the Yeti blimp, because it's so freaking risky. Like, Yeti blimp is just insanely risky, especially in those bigger tournaments. That's why I normally do not do it. But yeah, so let's get started with this one. Using the queen at the right side as planned, using a minion, using a miner and a wizard on the right side to funnel, and now the queen should go to the left as planned. As soon as the air defense is down, we're about to go down, we're using the Coco-Loon and the healers just to make sure. Wall break first, and the clan castle is coming out. It's actually one of those trash CCs. I'm using another Hawk Rider just to make sure that the CCs keep coming. I'm thinking about freezing the clan castle, but to be honest, there was only one headhunter in there, so that's not too bad. And yeah, well, let's get started with my main attack, I guess. So let's use the wizard over here, let's use the Yeti over here, and I'm using the wall break a little bit too late, so the wall break is not where I actually wanted the wall break to go, because the wall break was supposed to go down where the I think gold mine was standing. So my queen is now getting dragged to the bottom side, which is not good. Like, this was not supposed to happen. My queen was supposed to go inside, and now I'm losing healers because of the expo. And this is now super bad. My queen is coming back, but I have already lost 1 healers. And now I have 2 expos on my queen instead of my queen actually walking inside the compartment from the right to the left. So that's really unfortunate. Now the queen is actually stepping right in between of the 2 expos. We have to use the queen ability, and this is once again not looking too good for us. So it seems like that day number 2 is doomed for us, but let's see if we can somehow recover. Getting into the scatter shot early, trying to use the heal spell early as well to make sure that we're covering the splash damage of the scatter shot. King is taking it down the top side really nicely. That is looking really good. The hybrid is kind of slow at this point. And obviously a huge problem is that our queen did not get the value she had to get, kind of. And now I'm using the freeze on the left side, using the warden ability to get somehow a little bit further into the base. And this backhand scatter was supposed to be tanked by my queen when she's kind of going through all of this. So that was kind of the purpose of my queen, tanking the backhand scatter. Now I have to invest the freeze, but I don't have any much, I don't really have more power. And the main problem, or like the next problem, was that with my queen dying early, the pathing for my hybrid was just not existing, especially when it comes into the king side. And the king was just melting through all of my troops at the top side. So another fail. And yeah, guys, this happens. I still upload all of them. Like, I don't care if it's like the triple or whatever. You guys said you want to see all of them. You guys said if there are fails in there, we learn together. And I think on this one, the main thing which I did wrong was the wall break, the second one. If I can make sure that my queen is actually walking like in this first big compartment from the right side to the back end to the left side, kind of like control, I think this can work. But it didn't work in the end, so I don't know. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There is going to be more Clan War League action coming, and let's hope that we can, yeah, smash a little bit more in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.